When the forecast hovers over 110 all week, where do you go to escape the heat but still experience the best of Vegas? We suggest the granddaddy mall of all malls, the Forum Shops. Why do we love it? Let's count the ways.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
We just parked at Caesars and stepped outside. Whoa, look at that. It's a spectacle. We'll go closer in just a minute. Hello, mighty Caesar, and good morning. Here's a sneak peek at Luke Combs' massive 69,000 square foot venue to be called Category 10. It replaces Margaritaville just across the boulevard. This year, in 2026, Caesars Palace is celebrating 60 years of reigning over the Las Vegas Strip. Now that's an impressive run. Where we're headed today is an extension of the original hotel and casino that opened in 1992, the Forum Shops. Over the years, this has become as much a must-visit destination as Caesars itself, and the gold standard for shopping experiences.
Good morning, my friends from the Las Vegas Strip. It's your LVIO on-the-spot correspondence. It is 10:09 a.m. The temperature is already above 100. It is going to be a toasty hot day, toasty hot week. I need to get inside. But first of all, I wanted to say hi. What we're going to do today is go indoors and explore one of our favorite spots that we haven't featured lately, and that is the Forum Shops. We're going to show you all the things we love about the Forum Shops and why you should have a visit in case you've never been, or in case it's been a while since you've been. Things always change inside the Forum Shops, and I'm anxious to see what's different. Plus, all the beloved things that we love in there that are unique in the world. All right, you guys, let's first explore a little bit of the outside. Then I know you want to see that guitar up close. Let's look at that, and then we're going to duck in the air conditioning. Let's go.
The design and architecture for the Forum Shops continue the Roman theme made famous by Caesar's Palace. Here at the front corner is the Las Vegas version of the famous Trevi Fountain. It is a 2/3 scale replica of the original Trevi Fountain in Rome. That exquisite piece of art was completed in 1762 and is one of the most famous fountains in the world. Now here's a fun fact. The Forum Shops didn't always extend all the way out to the Strip. A huge expansion in 2004 made it a 3-story structure and built it out to here. In 2017, on the occasion of its 25th birthday, this stunning LED sign was built. It is 85 feet high and 41 feet wide and employs 3D architectural illusions to capture your attention from all sides. Just behind the marquee is your Strip entry to the shops. But we have one more quick stop to make before we go in. Now here's a throwback for you. Who remembers when the entrance was topped by golden chariot horses? This photo is from 1995. Paula promised a closer up look at the Hard Rock construction, so here you go. The price tag is around $4 billion, which puts it in the Fontainebleau and Resorts World territory. Not only are we seeing that big blue guitar continue to rise, but we can also see the bones of the marquee and the underlying levels from the ground up. Studying the rendering from the web, looks like there will be a rooftop terrace nestled up against the base of the guitar. But as we know, All will be revealed at the end of 2027. Okay, that was too long outside already. Let's go indoors. It's a circular arrangement in here with a few dining options, but we are heading up.
Okay, not gonna lie, I was outside for close to half an hour and I am drenched. It's hot. I'm staying inside the rest of this vlog, and that's a promise.
Yes, Paula, you're gonna stay inside now and ride the Spiral Escalators because they're famous. These escalators are a marvel of engineering. They were created by Mitsubishi Electric and took 2 years to design, plus 9 months to install. At the time, they were only one of 2 projects in the country to use multi-level spiral escalators. And to this day, they are very, very rare. The spectacular design and, more importantly, impeccable installation of these is perhaps best seen from the top looking down. Just imagine the millions of guests these things have carried over the decades. The top floor of the Forum Shops was part of the extensive 2004 expansion. I mentioned that this was when the shops met the Strip with this gorgeous multi-story window crowned by a skylight. If you're up here, make sure to appreciate the stunning beauty of your surroundings. The painted ceiling, the classical statuary, the details so reminiscent of Rome. Who remembers the reflection fountain that used to be down there at street level? It was a 60 by 30 foot water feature, and I'll tell you what, we really miss it. This old footage of ours is from 2019. As much as we all grouse about the prices in Las Vegas, and we do, you have to admit there is a lot to see here that costs absolutely nothing. Take the normal escalator down to retail level and you'll enjoy the multi-tiered Neptune's fountain on your way down. You don't see this anywhere else. In mythology, Neptune is of course the Roman god of the sea. The fountain here is an ode to the original, which was crafted in Rome in 1878. The Forum Shops today is home to about 160 tenants, 145 of them retail, and 15 or so restaurants. We'll talk more about shopping a bit later, but here I want to mention the strategy for this design. You'll note as we walk through a number of these piazzas, intentionally bending your line of sight. The piazzas alternate with and are connected by narrow walking street scenes that suggest you might be shopping in Rome itself. Now, Carmine's is worth a mention because at 27,000 square feet, it's one of the larger restaurants on the Strip. We had dinner here in a vlog a few years ago, and I just gotta say, it's fantastic.
This is a salad for 200. This thing is ridiculous. The guy said, don't worry about it. We're open all night. You can sit here and eat it all night. This is unbelievable. Did you get a shot of that?
If the Forum Shops have a center point, this is it, called the Fountain of the Gods. And of course, because it's the center of attention, you'll find the world's top luxury brands surrounding it on all sides. The Fountain of the Gods has no visual rivals anywhere in the world. It is truly a masterpiece. From every side, the statues of gods and winged horses are exquisitely carved in marble and set amidst rugged rocks and rushing water. Now, let's talk about that sky. Above us is a barrel-vaulted ceiling of sheetrock and plaster painted to simulate a Mediterranean sky. Computer-controlled smart lighting systems cycle it from dawn to dusk on a 30-minute rotation. Down here at ground level, modern retail brands blend effortlessly with Roman columns and architectural details. At opening, the Forum Shops had 240,000 square feet of leasable space. Today, it tops out at 675,000 square feet, and while much of it stays the same, you can always expect popular new brands to pop up. Five years after it first opened, Forum Shops got its first upgrade, and that included the Atlantis Show. Animatronic statues tell the story of King Atlas and his children who are feuding over control of Atlantis. And I won't spoil it if I say it doesn't end very well. The show incorporates fire and water effects and runs hourly Thursdays through Mondays. Now, if you're in the Forum Shops, check it out because this is a Las Vegas classic. Note that here too, we experience another of those circular piazzas with the Atlantis Show as the centerpiece. Make sure you look up from this spot as well because there is more beautiful artwork depicting ancient Rome bordering the ceiling. Along with the Atlantis Show, a 50,000-gallon aquarium was added to this end of the Forum Shops during the 1997 expansion. It goes well with the Atlantis theme and is set up as though artifacts and remnants of that ill-fated city live at the bottom of the sea along with 500 or so tropical fish. We love it. If you look at a map of the place, you'll see that there are three main avenues leading out from the Fountain of the Gods like spokes in a wheel. This road will take us directly to the casino at Caesar's Palace. So, before we step out, let's touch on what we skipped over so far, and that's the businesses. In addition to the luxury brands we already mentioned, there are apparel shops galore. All the major worldwide brands can be found in here. Now, we did see something at the Levi store that caught our attention. A tailor shop on site? You bet. Bring in your new or worn-in Levi's and have them customized with patches and embroidery. They even have some samples to give you ideas. Surprisingly, we found several art galleries inside the Forum Shops. Do you buy art when you're on vacation? Our camera gal is always on the lookout for something new and eye-catching, and this certainly qualifies. What do you think? Believe it or not, it's a brand of optical glasses out of South Korea. This is adorable and very enticing to a certain granddaughter we know. It's called Kawaii Things, home to toys, treasures, and all the latest blind box fun. If there's a child in your life, I bet you're gonna buy something. Now, This is sure to draw the grown-ups like a magnet. A spinning wheel a la Wheel of Fortune and a chance to be on a game show? That would be a great vacation memory. There are more than a dozen places in the Forum shops to grab a bite to eat. We love the look of this one. It's called the Water Grill, and it opened in this prime spot in 2019. The specialty is an ever-changing menu of the freshest sushi, fish, and shellfish. They just opened for lunch, and it looks really inviting. And over near Atlantis, the Cheesecake Factory has been serving up caloric overload since back in 1997. It's a classic for a reason. All right, I think we've done it. Shared with you all the things we love about this very unique and very beautiful shopping mall. And the fact that it's all undercover with air conditioning in July cannot be overstated. Now, who wants lunch? Well, this is handy. It's 11:30 and the Palm is just opening for the day. It's been here since 1993, a Forum Shops institution. This place sounds perfect. Let's go in.
Well, hi there from the Palm inside the Forum Shops. Dale and I came here years ago and had dinner. I've never been back since. They just opened as I went by, and I decided, why not? Let's have lunch. So I got a pappardelle bolognese. It sounds amazing, one of their lunch specialties. Let's have lunch at the Palm, and wait till you see the artwork on the walls. It is exquisite in here.
The Palm is celebrating 100 years in business this year. It first opened its doors on 2nd Avenue in New York City back in 1926. Pio and John started out with an Italian menu, but soon were grilling steaks. And 4 generations later, the success has spread to 17 locations and a home under the Landry's umbrella. The Manhattan location became a second home to artists, writers, civic leaders, and entertainers. And out of that, a tradition was born. Starving artists paid for their meals by drawing a portrait on the restaurant wall. And that is now a defining feature of the Palm brand. Here in Las Vegas, those caricatures depict the stars who have performed on the iconic Caesars stages throughout the eras, from the earliest days in the 1960s to right now. It's an impressive lineup and beautifully done. Along the far right wall in the dining room is a mural of some of the famous facades on the Las Vegas Strip, done in 2016 by Philadelphia artist Zach Bird. It's stunning, particularly with the wash of sunset colors in the sky beyond.
And here we are. Let me show you this beauty. Look at that in the camera. It's one of their lunch specialties. Plus, they have burgers, they have salads, they have a fresh soup. They have really a nice lunch menu. Who knew? Anyway, they open at 11:30. They also brought me a beautiful basket of bread. They have a bread with like raisins and nuts in it that is to die for. Their bread is so good. But let's get to the main event. My pappardelle. It has, I think, veal, pork, and Wagyu beef in the bolognese. And look at these big, fat, gorgeous noodles. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm a connoisseur of tomato sauce, but I'm a connoisseur of tomato sauce. That is incredibly, incredibly delicious sauce. Wow. Let me have a little bite of this meat as well. Taste the meat. Oh. Rich flavor. It's like it's been cooking, marinating in the sauce for hours. That is so, so good. My server offered me a salad in addition. I said, no way, I'll be full at the end of this, and I will. What a beautiful, beautiful lunch. I'll see you later. I'm going to go eat. Wow. Well, hi there. It's future Paula and Dale here.
Hi.
And I have a little postscript about the bill at the Palm. You saw it. He showed it to you in the edit. But guess what? We belong to the Landry Select Club. Never use it, but I gave him our info, and lo and behold, because he had a birthday last month, we had a $25 off coupon. So my pasta was practically free.
That just goes to show you, when you sign up for those things, they do come back to help you out a little bit later on. I had no idea. She had no idea. It just happened to happen.
Yeah, there was no plan to go to the Palm. It was a very last minute thing because they were just opening their doors. Anyway, thank you, Dale, for the lunch treat.
Hey, it was my pleasure. Hey, did you know that on the Strip, the very first shopping center we ever had was the Fashion Show Mall, and that was back in 1981?
Yeah, that was a special year, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, but it didn't have theming, it didn't have entertainment, it was a mall, and along came the Forum shops.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's one of the most successful malls in the world. I think that they've won awards for the last 20 years, am I right?
Yeah, actually, they held a title from, like, I think it was 1997 to 2016, a 20-year run for being the highest grossing mall per square foot in the world. For 20 years they held that.
Yeah, and
so that's pretty amazing.
They also keep track of the people that come in there. 50,000 people a day go in through that mall.
I don't even know how they count that or measure that, but we showed you kind of the doorway from the casino and the door in from the Strip as well. So maybe there's some way to measure that. Anyway, super successful mall. You know what I love about it? All those attractions cost you $0.
Yeah. There's a lot to see in that mall, and I'll tell you, those fountains are amazing. The Trevi Fountain that we did outside, when we found that picture of the actual Trevi Fountain and matched it up against the one that's in Las Vegas, I'll tell you what, it may be a smaller version, but it comes pretty close with, you know, they put all the little Easter eggs in there that would show you that it's the Trevi Fountain. I had a ball putting that together and trying to match them up.
I think that's your favorite moment in the whole edit.
I really
working on the Trevi Fountain.
I do like doing that kind of stuff.
But yeah, the Fountain of the Gods, Neptune, Atlantis Show, there's so much to just admire and enjoy without spending any money in those shops.
Yeah. All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these wonderful, nice people, Miss Paula?
Oh, I don't know what else I have. It's hot. And what'd you think of the blue guitar?
Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, and they're going to have another one of those things outside on the rooftops.
Terraces, those raised rooftop thingies?
Yeah, and also, what are those two things on the sides?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You look at the render, and when we said we studied the render, we meant we studied the render, trying to kind of picture the girders and the framing that we're seeing and matching it up to that render. It's going to be interesting.
All right. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.
Was that okay?
Yeah, I think we did real good.